we're going to take a look at how we can add a picture from the internet to our project. And there are sort of easier ways and harder ways. So if you just take any old picture from the internet, I could like download this picture and include it in my project. That's fine. I do recommend always click View Image, however. Don't download this version of the picture. It'll be smaller and more pixelated. So, picking the larger image is usually a good idea. And then we can just save image as. I'll just save to desktop for now, but you guys might want to save to your documents folder. It's got a really weird name that I'll never remember, so I'm going to put in McCree. And then I can come over here and I can bring McCree in. And just search for McCree. There it is, and bring it in. Notice that the background comes along with it. So there's two ways to deal with that. The first way is to delete the background, and the second way is to search for images that have transparency in them. So if you want to deal with the background, if you already got a picture and there's a background in it, as long as the background's all the same color, check out what you can do. You can go over to the picture, and as long as it's in bitmap mode, you can use Fill with Color, this little paint bucket tool. And you can choose transparent paint. Check it out. The color with the red line through it, that's called transparent. And if you fill the white with transparent paint, it'll go away. And I'll try and fill all these other parts too. I had to get rid of all those little details, but that's going to get kind of tedious. So maybe I'll switch over to the selection. I'll just select a big rectangle and delete. And just kind of delete chunks of this border off. And pretty soon you'll have less background. There is still some background there. It's hard to see, but you see as I move it around, you see how the little pixels are left over? Sometimes that works out great, and it does the job. Sometimes it doesn't. Mostly because there's like a slight shadow behind McCree, and it didn't quite go away. So at this point, you could use an eraser tool to erase it off. But my suggestion is don't get into that position in the first place. When you're searching for pictures, you can search for transparent backgrounds. And here's how you do that. You can go to Tools. See, this is Google Images specifically, by the way. If you're using some other search engine, I'm not too sure how to do it, but I'm sure there's a similar thing to do in Bing or Baidu or whatever search engine you want to use. But I just click on Tools up here, and then it gives me these other options. And I can choose, did I spell McCree wrong? It looks like I spelled McCree wrong. I can choose transparent as my background color, and I'll actually search for McCree spelled correctly. And then these pictures theoretically have the background already cut out for us. So there's the same picture, and it's transparent. And you can tell, you can't actually see on the screen, but I can see on my monitor that it has a checkered background, like light gray and white checkered background. And you can't really see it. If I zoom in, I wonder if it'll be visible. It's just, the monitor, or the projector is just too weak to show you. But yeah, look for the checkerboard pattern in the background. Then click View Image here, and then you can download that to desktop or whatever. And if I bring in that McCree, now this one's already cut out. And see how nice it is? Oh, how perfect it is? It's all cut out, and there's no extra pixels on the outside. So that would make for a nice addition to your project that doesn't require you to sit there and erase and erase and erase and erase. So again, one last time, really useful technique is to search with Tools and set Transparent to the color that you're searching for. And that is the way to do it.